Hello, everybody, and welcome to round 7 of the Vantage Auto Stock Tour. We're at Talladega. We want to go vast here and vast. Let's have a good race out here. We got a good chunk of cars in today's event. I'm expecting it's going to be a great show. We're in qualifying right now. 4 minutes left in it. First up, closest to finishing lap, it's the 48 of Jimmy Jason. Making his first official Vantage start. First start in the Auto Stock Tour as well, obviously. I'm not mistaken, he is on his flying lap. Or it might just be coming around to start that. Actually, that seems much more realistic. So yeah, Jimmy Jason starting his flying lap now. Larry Miles in second to start his flying lap. We got Dan Rabarsak, Hunter Knight, Derek Fye exiting the pits now. Cole Snyder, same thing. Hobart, the 8 machine, also making his first start. Austin Hobart, making his first start. Tyler Smith in the 21, former points leader, now falling back after missing the round. Then we got current points leader William Hightower, followed by Todd Lee Jr. and Senior. Got Jacob Hoskins in the 47 now. Calvin Harvey as well making his first start in the 18 machine. And then we got Brian Newell wrapping things up at the 9. But here we see Jimmy Jason crossing the line now for his first flying lap. Miles actually goes to the lead. Jimmy Jason a 10th off him. Newell in second. Rabarsak in third. Let's take a look here on Larry Miles. Currently fastest in qualifying by a fair margin, nearly a 10th. Oh, wrong camera there. Going through all the cameras here that we can't see him with. There we go. The year of the 30 machine. Trying to extend his lead. He hasn't won on a super speedway. This is Larry Miles, two-time Vantage Indy Special League winner. Calvin Harvey jumps up to second. Very impressive for him. Let's see what Miles can do if he can extend his lead a little bit further, all the way to the bottom of the track. And it's not gonna push him forward anymore. Hunter Knight jumps up to second. Just only 15 hundredths off him. Good second lap from him. Cole Snyder takes the lead here in qualifying. That 24 machine, Valley Forge tires, jumping up by nearly 300ths of a second. Harvey still has one more lap. Let's see, he needs 75 hundredths. Nearly a 10th. Across the line, only second by 7 thousandths of a second. Bad luck there for the 18 machine. Only able to get second place in qualifying. Derek Fye on a flying lap. Let's see where he goes. Currently 13th. Does he improve? Doesn't seem to be the case. Austin Hobart, the 8 machine, jumps up to P5. Not able to go past that. If I can get voice chat here going. Try and hear what things are being said.
Test.
That's your admin, Spencer Blackmore, getting a test now. We're going to be hearing from him throughout the day when penalties are assessed. But qualifying coming to a close here. Cole Snyder on pole. Lee Sr. down in the back. Unfortunately for him. Actually, sorry, that's Evan Clapper in the back. Qualifying now over. Time to get racing. And here we see Cole Snyder on pole with Calvin Harvey, the 18 machine, in second. Then we got Larry Miles, followed by Hunter Knight. Hunter Knight, your
Stage 1.
Hunter Knight is your Watkins Glen winner. Austin Hobart making his first start in the 8 machine. Miles Morales, multi-time starter here, nearly a winner a couple times now. Brian Newell, long-time runner, was in the first ever Vantage race. He's P8. No clue who's P9. Danner Barsack is P9. Jimmy Jason, P10. Kurt Bray, P11. Jacob Hoskins, P12. Hoskins only has one Vantage win in that storybook Atlanta finish in the Vantage Pro Series. Todd Lee Jr., P13. William Hightower, P14. Derek Fye, P16, that 09 machine. Tyler Smith, P16, your Dover winner a couple weeks ago. Todd Lee Sr., the 56 machine, making his first Auto Stock Tour start. And P18, not able to set a lap down, Evan Clapper. That is your grid for today's race. Let's have a good showing out here today. Let me turn these cars down just a little bit for you folks. How's everyone feeling here today? It's going to be a good showing, good result.
Hey Spencer, my wheel was acting up and I had to miss the start. Can I just pull in and get a black flag clear?
Field rolling away now.
Oh fuck, it's gonna keep me back here.
See all the cars rolling off now. Kurt Bray in the pits, he was P11. Watching Cole Snyder here.
I think I fixed it. I think everybody should just go past you and be fine.
He has started on pole before.
Hey William, it's gonna keep me stuck on pit road though until everyone comes back around, that's the problem. I think I'll just have to deal with it.
Hey William, they fixed the turn your engine off. It's bugged. Nice.
Alrighty, everyone here being all chatty before race gets underway. My early pick to win. Honestly, I'm liking how Cole Snyder's been running. Got his win last week in Pocono, so he's on a hot streak going into this race. And he has a lot of experience running in this ARCA car.
You're all good, brother.
You hear Field on the backstretch.
Sorry, I was told you were not good.
So they should be coming into frame now. Or soon at least. There they are. Pretty healthy field we have today here in the Auto Stock Tour. Cole Snyder, you're a leader. Calvin Harvey in second. Pace car drops early.
Danny, know how to push.
Eyes are going to be on the green flag here. When is it going to drop? See the field now into the start zone.
Green, green, green.
And we are green here at Talladega. 24 already maintaining. You can see that's the 76 below the line. Something wrong there. Kurt Bray way in the back exiting the pits now.
Thank you, Spencer.
See that high side already forming up, trying to fight back against Cole Snyder, and they are doing that. Calvin Harvey, your early leader. Already dropping to the bottom there, blocking Snyder. Hunter Knight now leads the high side, which is only 4 cars. The 5th car, that's Danner Barsack, trying to join in to the party, not able to do so. See, this bottom line has a lot of momentum, a lot more cars, but it doesn't seem like they're as formed up there as the top line. That top line is Knight, Morales, Mullins, and Jason. Bottom line right now, their first 4 cars is Harvey, Snyder, Miles, now Jason, and Hobart. Dan Barsak is also in that bottom line, just off screen, as well as Hoskins and Derek Fye also trying to get in on the action. Further back, you can see here cars a little bit falling off. You have a second back here. That's Lee Sr., Lee Jr., and Hightower, all teammates in WMB Motorsports. Kurt Bray, unfortunately, due to having to start on pit road, he is out of the draft. Back up front, see that Hunter Knight is kind of broken away from the high line there. Gonna hurt him there in the end as they come back, but they haven't really formed up as much as they would have wanted to. Cole Snyder jumps up to the high line, trying to get back around Harvey. Currently has the lead. Hunter Knight now having someone to follow. He pushes up as well. Now, no one's really worked with Calvin Harvey yet. He's never made a start here in a stock car Vantage series, so people are going to be a little more hesitant to push him here. But Larry Miles, not one of those people, pushing him into the corner, keeping him in the lead. Already some early teamwork. Currently for Blue 77 Racing, that's Harvey, Jason, and Hobart. That's the 18, 48, and 8. So Miles is actually splitting the teammates up there. Playing a little bit of spoilers, but he seems to be playing nicely as of right now. Pretty single file so far on once we get past these 3 cars here. The second pack, didn't mean to go to that there. You can see Jameson Mullins in that third pack, but Dan Robarsak currently last of the pack here. Actually, correction, that's Tyler Smith and Evan Clapper closing things off here on that bottom lane. Back up, you can see Knight and Snyder trying to work together. These guys don't really work together too often, don't really have that camaraderie. So let's see how things are going to play out. Some good tandem drafting going on here. That's what you like to see. Don't get a lot of that here in Vantage. Excuse me. But Hunter Knight is going to try and bring that back. Oh, he seems to break off a little bit, went a little too over-exuberant into the corner. That's going to allow, once again, Calvin Harvey to keep the lead. Calvin Harvey, if I'm not mistaken, has led every single lap this race, bar maybe the first. 5 laps in. Stage for this race, that's going to be end of lap 37, lap 38 stage. Pits close with 2 to go in the stage. So all eyes are going to be on that to see how people race that. You can see the 24 and 29 kind of broken away from the pack. Watching Hunter Knight right now.
The 8 car is bouncing everywhere. The 8 car is looking quite well.
That is just on the screen of Newell there. That's not for any of us, so that'll be a developing story there. You can see 29, 18, and 48 all jump up to the top side. 8 left out to dry, and the 30 sends it 3 wide, splits the gap here, only on lap 6. Field kind of broke up there, but seeming to reform now. 29 leads. Seems the 24 just left out to dry. 24 did end up leading the lap. 29 now leads the race. See, 30 to 24, this lead pack kind of breaking away from Jimmy Jason and Brian Newell in that second pack now. The 8, you can see a little bit of a blink there. That's Austin Hobart. unfortunate for him. Hopefully that doesn't continue. Then we got a big breakaway before the 66, Jameson Mullins, the 27, Miles Morales, and the 13, Dan Rubarzak. Sorry, David Morales. I'm going crazy here. I'm going crazy. But yeah, Hunter Knight continues to lead. It seems this pack has formed up. That's the 8 and the 30. Still involved with it. The 66 kind of falling away. 48 jumped to the high side. Are his teammates going to go with him? His teammates do. That's Harvey and Hobart. The 9 thought about joining them. Decides against it. Larry Miles also involved in that high side pack. Miles, never mind. He's splitting the gap. Once again, that 30 machine going 3 wide. He's not going to have any help, so I don't know really what's his plan here. But he's still side by side. The 48 nearly seemed to have some miscommunication with his teammate there. The 18 tried to go to the outside of him, backed off pretty quickly. But that field sort of lost the momentum they wanted. They have to slot back in to place. Checking in here with the second pack. See the 27, 13, 66. Then a little bit of a gap before the 47, 09, 21, 17, 56, 76, and 45. Seems they've caught back up with the pack. And then here we see Kurt Bray, the 18, hoping for a caution to get him back into this race. '29 leads to 24, back how it was a couple laps ago. Now the 9 up into third with the 3 blue 77 cars unfortunately falling back. Same thing with Larry Miles. The 9 looks to the outside, not able to make it work though. He's going to get freight chained around. The 30 though, 30 is coming to join him here, trying to keep this lane alive. It's going to be a big bump there. Huge shot by the 30 into the 9. Will anyone join this top lane here? Could we see something going up? Maybe the 24, maybe the 18 trying to get their chance to take the lead once again. Seems though the side draft.
Come on, Miles, let's go.
Side draft hurting the 48, the 9, the 8, and the 30. Let's keep a closer eye on this here. It seems they slightly lost the pack. You see the 8, that's the 18 having a quick little blink there. But the side draft not allowing the 9 and the 30 to continue pushing forward. But really not hurting them at this point as much as they would like to. The 30 backed off, it seems. Doesn't want what's going on. Trying to figure out the plan here. Maybe he's trying to get a run going. Trying to go for the slingshot around the 9. Not entirely sure what his game plan is here. The 18, the 40, and the 8, the 3 blue 77 machines, all now formed up once again. They're not as lined up as I think they would have wanted to, but they are enough to get around and take the lead. That was the 18 going to abandon his teammates. Drop down. It doesn't seem like it, but the 9 and the 30 sending it 3 wide. Are they? Oh, the 18! 40 and the 18 turn around. The 8, big crash up at the front. Unfortunate. You don't like to see that. The second pack is really going to be benefiting here. Unfortunate for them. But caution is out. First caution of the night. All cautions in Vantage iRacing, sponsored by Tay Artists. I'm going to try and get you guys a replay here of what exactly happened. But not what you want to see from the teammates. The 18 and the 48. Hold tight here as I pull this replay up.
My car's killed, so people might get penalty.
Alrighty, here we're looking at a replay. 18 and the 48. See here, I'm going to try and slow things down for us. See, the 18, that's Calvin Harvey. The 48, that's Jimmy Jason. See a big wiggle there. 48 gets into the 18. Once again, wiggling throughout, not able to really hold it straight. That's going to be really looked at. You need to be able to hold it straight if you're trying to push. Not backing off, pushing him properly. Pushes the 18 the wrong way. 18 goes into the wall, bounces off it. Then the 48 turns the 18 as long as himself. The 8 just decides to spin on his own. 9 up hard into the wall. Big hit from the 9, back into the 18. A lot just happened there.
Checking up in.
Not what you like to see. Watch this from on board. We're trying to watch this on board with the 48. See there. He is. Let's get a cockpit cam. Yeah, this is on board with Jimmy Jason, the 48. See here, he's wiggling back and forth. You can see in the left side of your screen the steering wheel movements. Turns the 18. Then continues to turn the 18 even more in a different direction though. See the 9. Watch the 9 there. Just barely going off screen. The 48 though, making it through pretty nicely. Good on him. Let's try and get the perspective here of the 9 car. Or
black clear.
9 car. What's yeah, trying to watch this now. Actually, this is a good camera, I think, for that incident. See the crash unfolds hard into the wall there for the 9. Bad luck for him there. You can see a good chunk of damage on that car. Also, with some big damage. 18. Having massive damage. 48. Big damage as well. He's going to need a pit at some point. How is the 8 looking damage-wise? Not as much as the likes of the 13 here. I don't know entirely what happened to him, but something. He's missing his front end. Let's do some live rewinding here, try and get a look at what happened to him. Oh! Some sort of... This was right at the start of the yellow.
Checking up on.
Big hit with the 8 there. That knocked off his front end. You don't like to see that. All the damage has been repaired though. See, including that of the 48.
I was turning on the light in my room.
24 is going to lead. Followed by the 29. 27 up there as well. The 9 able to make it out of the pits with a fast repair. He's in 5th. 66 up there as well. Followed by the 13. Larry Miles, P8 right now in the 30. Kurt Bray, he's back in the party after that caution. Got him to catch up. P9, P10, Jacob Hoskins. Lee Jr. and Lee Sr. Then we got Austin Hobart in the 8. Followed by Hightower, Evan Clapper, Derek Fye, Tyler Smith, Jimmy Jason, and Calvin Harvey is in P18. 2 18s out there, unfortunately. It's going to be looked at post-race. Don't entirely know how that happened or how that was possible. Some sort of math went on there. Something wrong. But we're all good. Things are still chugging along. We are 1 to green now. Cole Snyder on your inside there in the 24. Hunter Knight in the 29 on the outside. Curious to see what happens here because none of the people really here are teammates. You could maybe argue 27 and the 9. They do have 27 and the 9 are farthest from teammates. They have a a big history of each other. If you can think back to the Vantage Pro Series Season 2. A lot of stuff unfolded there between the 9 and the 27. Some emotions boiled over. But seems things have cooled down now. Curious to see, though, if they will elect to at any point work together. Pace car going to be pulling in very soon here. You can see it starts to pull away a bit. It's going to drop down right now. 24, Cole Snyder, that he's going to be controlling the field. 29 following him. Watching Cole Snyder here. As he leads the field to green. Green flag is out. Got a good start there, but the 27, David Morales, also got an amazing start. So did the 29, but he doesn't have any help. 29 without help. Curious how that is going to change things here. Still no help from him. Now the 9 and the 13 and the 18, they don't even choose to help him. They choose to go right around him. 29 being left out to dry. Big run there from the likes of Brian Newell and Dan Barsak as they jumped it to the lead. Kurt Bray and Jacob Hoskins following him. The 27. 27 hardened the wall. Where is that? 27, where is he? David Morales. See your screen there. He drove hard into the wall there right on the restart.
My iRacing just closed out. I'm sorry.
Not what you like to see. Cautions out very quickly due to mechanical failure. TAFI Artists once again sponsoring all cautions of Vantage iRacing. Gonna try and get good replay cams here of this incident.
iRacing yellow, Morales to the rear. Sorry, guys.
I mean, Morales died. I literally, my iRacing shut down.
Alright, we're heading back to see this. You can see we're watching the 27 machine that's currently second of the bottom row. See, he blinks. Blinks back in, blinks out.
For Morales, please.
Then some sort of mechanical failure occurs because of the blinking, leading to... This is incredibly fitting music. Oh, big hit there.
Oh,
from
I see
the 27.
the chopper coming into the infield. He must be been taken out to the hospital.
See, and then a secondary hit. Unfortunate there for the 27. Was trying to get an internal cam here. Watching this live speed. Big hit. Engines up in smoke. Once again in the wall. Not what you like to see, and he's now stuck on pit road. But in all the chaos, Brian Newell will take the lead. That entire top side, Newell, Rabarsak, Bray, and Hoskins, all able to jump up around Cole Snyder and Hunter Knight. Larry Miles down in 7th.
When we get to the backstretch, I'm going to pull over and you go grab something. 3 seconds.
Interesting
I've got
there.
my stopwatch. Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to hit.
Yeah, guy in front of me checked up too.
Checkups going about here. Now we like to see, and I think we are officially halfway,
Yeah, I got
a quarter of the way
correction.
through this
I'm
race,
sure you choose. Neither one of us have any
halfway in the
damage.
stage. Right around that mark-ish. The 17 going to be pulling down. He says he needs to get something. Let's see. Does he fully stop, or does he just let it coast? He thought about just letting it coast. Nearly drove it into the wall here. It seems he did what he needed to, because he's heading back now into the field. Right back into position. Get on him there. 18, Kurt Bray. That 18 is going down pit road, it seems. And Morales still in the pits. with that mechanical failure. Checkup happening now.
Bro,
think
I forgot to uncheck tires.
Yeah, it's happening now. Are we going to be going to 1 to green? Yes, we are. 1 to green. Your second caution of the night. Big stuff there. Chicken through the field. Let's see. David Morales, he's back up here. He is going to be a lap, at least 1 lap down, if not more. Looks like it's 2 laps down. David Morales is, so he's going to need to use that lucky dog when we get some more cautions. I was also hoping the 27 would get out of the pits quicker, but unfortunately wasn't able to. But it's okay. We're 1 to green on the backstretch. Things are about to get back underway. Brian Newell is going to be leading us back to green. Hasn't, if I'm not mistaken, this is his first time leading the field back to green. Or if not the very first, it's one of the first. Curious to see how people choose to handle this restart. Pace car has pulled down. We're going to be watching the flag this time round. See the cars there. Green flag's out. We are away. 13 with an amazing jump. But the 47 is there still. Has fallen away, actually. The 13 able to drop to the bottom. It's going to be a checkup here on the bottom lane. See, throughout the whole field, that's going to keep this high side with the ability to fight, but the bottom is just so strong right now. 4 cars now makes that top lane. Make that 5 as the 9 jumps back up. 3 wide now for the lead. Kurt Bray on the bottom. Nearly 4 wide as Jacob Hoskins and Hunter Knight jump back up there. You can see them now. Hoskins down to the middle. Not able to get to the bottom yet. He's not clear off Kurt Bray. 9 pushing the 47. 47 actually makes a mistake there. Goes up too high. The 9 going to be able to push on. And the 18 of Kurt Bray is going to keep the lead. Or not keep the lead. He's going to get the lead. The 9 trying to fight back for it. That's Brian Newell. But being pushed by Dan Rabarsak, or not really pushed, as the 13 seems to be falling away, and he's now fallen to the bottom lane. Miles replaces him up there. Larry Miles, Brian Newell have a history of working together earlier in this race. Let's see if they can continue that momentum on. 18 to the 24, 13, 17, all trying to work together here to get this bottom line out front. Still a lot of race left to go. So let's see how people are going to play this. The 9 and the 30. Is the 9 going to abandon the 30? Yes, he is. Bad news for the 30. Maybe good news because he's up to fighting for the lead. 29 is going to try and push him. So is the 47. side drafting big time there in 1 and 2. Maybe this is 3 and 4. I kind of lost track. Too focused on the action. Yeah, that was 1 and 2. 29 pushing the 30. 18 pushing the 9. 13, Daniel Barsak jumps up to the high side, blocking Evan Clapper. That's going to hurt that high side just a little bit. But now they're able to fight back with that run. You're about to see an accordion here, maybe push the 30. No, they're going to try and go around him. 30 able to block, get just in front. Now he's blocking the middle lane that just formed by the 47, 13, and the 17. 29 being left out to dry, unfortunately for him. All eyes now on the 30. Is he going to let Hoskins go with him? Or is he going to abandon him like the 9 just did to him a couple laps ago? 47 in the 30, the 9 in the 18. Fighting now. 29 goes to the bottom. 13 and 17 staying to the high side. That bottom lane is a lot stronger, but seems the 30, he has cleared the 9. Is he going to drop down? No, he elects to stay with the high side. He thinks that's the better lane here at Talladega in this current format. Oh, the 9 seemed to break up a bit. The 18 pushing the 9 back pretty poorly there. Hurts him there in the 30, the 47, and the 13. They're all going to clear the 9. The 13 somehow made that gap.
Like them pushes, Larry?
That was impressive there from Dan Rabarsak. 17, though, Evan Clapper being left out to dry. Let's see how the pushing works. Are they going to keep... Is everything going to keep form? I think it is, but the 13, the 17 are trying to spoil that. They're going to need some help, though, as this bottom line is just too strong in its current format with the amount of cars. They're going to need some help, or at least some massive side drafting. Is the 56 going to join him? No, he's staying with his son, the 76, Todd Lee Jr. and Sr. '17 side drafting his way back up to the 13, but they're still being pushed on. A big check up there from the top. A lot of bumps going back and forth. That might actually help this top line keep in touch. 9 looked like he thought about jumping up top, decides against it. 13, big wiggle there. Nearly some contact with Kurt Bray. Hoskins actually is the one to jump up top. Brian Newell tries to go up top, ends up being stuck in the middle. 13 and 17, making it 3 wide. Are they going to drop down in front of the 9? Yes, they are. 3 cars now in the top lane. 47, though, leading the way. He got quickly around the 30. Went from right behind him on the start of the backstretch to right in front of him at the end of it. 17 and 13 not getting as much help as they want from the 9 as Larry Miles and Kurt Bray jump up top, trying to get back to the lead. Cole Snyder's in there as well, 3 wide now. The 13's going to get around him is the 17. Snyder ends up re-entering the bottom. Just by the way, the ebbs and flows. He's still, though, alongside the 13. 13 had the opportunity to cut him off, didn't take it. 24 now joining those couple cars up top. So is the 30. He's blocking already. 24 just goes even higher. 47 thought about going lower. Seems big bumps. Oh, he's 47's around into Kurt Bray. Let's try and find this here. Falling throughout the field. Fallen to the back now. Caution's out. 3rd caution of the night. Wrong one. Wrong screen there. Tay Fire is, of course, sponsoring all cautions. Let's try and get a replay of this here. What exactly happened? See, the field just seemed to speed up real quickly there. Not entirely what you'd like to see. Should be a pretty good camera angle for us here. Alright, we're watching the 47 there. That's the car we need to be seeing. You can see a lot of the wiggles. The 24 jumps up top. The 13, he's not straight with the 47, but he doesn't back out of it. Gives him that bump, which pushes him down low. Doesn't want to go to the bottom. 30 actually goes and blocks it. 47 gets another bad bump by the 13. 18 goes below the O line, trying to stay alive. That's exactly though where the 47 is. Big contact there. 47 around, 18 around. Pirouettes going on. Are they going to re-enter the track? 47 is nearly collects the 56. That was very close. 09, the 21, able to make around. Everyone else getting around him. So pretty light crash. 27 nearly getting collected there, unfortunately, but just made it around. Not what you like to see there. The 13 given some bad bumps, causing that caution. .47 now going down pit road. Something happened to the 18 here. That is not the line. Still not in his pit box. There we go. I'm kind of going to try and get a replay on that, actually. Try and see what happened here. This is a replay of the 18, Kurt Bray. Spins into the wall while trying to enter his pit box. Not what I like to see. Able to get it out now, but that cost him a good chunk of time. Fortunately for him, David Morales got the lucky dog. He's now only one lap down. That most recent incident deemed a racing incident, so no penalties being handed out. See, 27 now caught back up to the pack. Are we gonna go one to green yet? Just taking a look here at some scenic cameras. These wonderful shots here of turn 3. This is what... Oh, this is an amazing camera angle we got here. Don't know at all what we're looking at. I think this is the backside of a wall. But this is according to apparently what the scenic camera likes to show. Oh, now we actually know where we are on track. At least, but still not one to green. Actually, correction, we are in fact one to green. At some point in this, the cars are going to go past. So it'll be very interesting to see. Oh, now we have pit road here. Seen some fans. Are we going to see the cars at all? Oh, you hear them, kind of. Currently on the backstretch. Update on the fastest lap. That's currently held by Jimmy Jason. Good on him. No points for fastest lap, I don't think. Actually, I think there may be points for fastest lap. But he has it, so good on him.
Touch.
Here you see, this is pace car cam. What it sees. Now here you see inside the pace car. Didn't know this was possible, but it is apparently. Pace car, now that we're off of turn 4, is going to be dropping down soon. He's back underway. It's going to be Larry Miles leading this restart. Pace car's off. All eyes now on Larry Miles. You can see the 29 having a quick blink there, but everything's all good. How is he going to handle this restart?
Green flag, green flag.
Already jumping away here. It seems that the field wasn't as close as they would have wanted to be here. 30. No help just yet. The 17 and the 29 are going to be able to get around him pretty quickly, though. They're drafting a lot closer to 30, trying to side draft his way to stay in fighting range, not let them get clear yet. It's working so far. The 17 isn't clear. 13 trying to push a 30, not able to get it done yet.
Let's go, Calvin, let's go.
Newell and Calvin Harvey wanting to work together. Calvin Harvey just says nope to that, drops to the bottom, abandoning the 9. 17, though, has the lead, and he has the ability to block both lanes. 30 lost that lead pretty quickly. 17 able to gain it with the 45.
I don't know what that was. It pulled me up right.
3 wide now. The 9, the 45, and the 47. Oh, the 18. That's Kurt Bray. The 29, the 30. Staying 3 wide. 47 joins him up there. Jacob Hoskins in that 47 machine. 2 rows, 3 wide now. Cole Snyder push him along. Okay, we're firmly 3 wide here in Talladega. Let's see this 47-24. They do have a little bit of camaraderie going with them from prior races, and it's continuing on. As the 47's now in the lead, he's abandoning the 24 rather quickly, though. Covering the bottom, 47 now leads, 9 up top along with the 24. Seems like this 3 wide is starting to break down. Oh, the 9 just electing to back out of this.
Are you trying to chill out here? Because that's what I'm trying to do.
Not happy with what's going on, seems. 24 also, it seems like, electing to do that. Back to 2 ride. Kurt Bray and Jacob Hoskins bumping each other. 30 and the 29 also getting the bump going. Sam drafting the 17 instead of bumping the 18. Jumps up to the high side. The 47, is he going to turn himself off the 18? Yes, he is. 47 is around. Able to get back going. Oh, never mind. He's going to spin it into the wall on his own.
47 a spotter.
47 spins himself off the 18 and then drives into the wall after he already saved it. Not what you like to see. If I'm not mistaken, we're up to the 4th caution of the night. We're trying to get a replay of this going. All cautions. Of course, brought to you by Tay-Fi Artist. Here we go. This
Checking out going into 3.
Pretty good camera angle we got here. We're going to be watching with that 47 machine. Jacob Hoskins. See here. Currently, everything's going all well. 47 starts to get a little bit of a wiggle. Goes up slightly.
Checking out middle of 3 and 4. Checking out middle of 3 and 4.
He sees the 17 drive up to the high side. I think he might want to block that. The 18 actually wants to block that as well. Decides against it. Just sort of pushes the 17 up a little higher. 47 goes to block. Then decides against it. He drops down and turns himself off the nose of the 18 of Kurt Bray. Not what you want to see there if you're Jacob Hoskins. Then let's speed things up here real quickly. He spins himself around. And then if you watched previously, you can see he just sort of does this for no apparent reason, ends up blocking it down and driving into a wall. Not what you want to see if you are if you're Jacob Hoskins. Let's watch that from his perspective on board. We're going to go with this live here. spins around. Holds it pretty nicely, actually. And then he drives into a wall on his own. But we're all good. He's seems to now be trying to catch back
We
up to the
still
field.
doing the stage at the same lap.
It's going to be a pretty close run to the stage. Actually, we might have to push the stage back a lap. The rule is there needs to be at least 2 laps before the stage. So we're going to need to get back underway by the end of lap 35. Which I think we will. 27, he's making his way back around now for the lucky dog. So I think next lap we will get to go 1 to green. David Morales now back on the lead lap after being involved with that mechanical failure about 20 laps ago, which put him down 2 laps. He's caught up to the field now, so we might actually be in position to go 1 to green right now. That's something we've done before. Are they going to do it? No, they're not. If we don't go 1 to green here, I'm going to be surprised. Everyone's all good. See, waiting for the lights to go out. And we are 1 to green. It's going to be 2 laps to the stage when we get back underway here. Some of the people to keep an eye on. Hunter Knight. He is in the hunt. He's in the hunt for the championship. Let's actually quickly, this is a good time to take a look at our standings. You can see, actually never mind, it's not Hunter Knight. We're trying to keep an eye on here. Even though he got a win, not really in position. William Hightower still leads the title. Jamison Mullins in second, a good chunk of points behind. Hoskins in third. And then David Morales in fourth. Tyler Smith in fifth. So a lot of people can capitalize here. Hightower not having the best of runs so far. He's only in 7th right now. Hasn't led any laps. So this is actually a good opportunity for some drivers to close in on him. Maybe even take the lead back. Who knows if Hightower continues the bad luck and maybe he's involved in an accident, ends up far down the field, someone can take the lead of the title. We're going to be heading back live. All eyes on the 17 and 18. 17 on the restart a couple laps ago. He took the lead actually from Larry Miles. If I'm not from Larry Miles. So that's going to be interesting to see how he continues to hold that. Or it might have been Kurt Bray. I don't know. So much happening this race. Can't really keep an eye on it all. Pace car is going to be coming down soon, which is now. Let's see.
Kurt getting PTSD.
Let's see how the 17 handles
I'm wrecking
restarts.
someone for this.
Cole Snyder having some minor
on that
blinks.
restart when you were
Green flag, green
Restart
flag.
out. Weird stuff happened there on the restart with the Kurt Bray. Evan Clapper though, holdings pretty well. 24 is blinking pretty bad. That's going to need to be watched. You don't want to see that continuing on. Seems the pack has formed rather quickly now, which is a very good thing. Or at least on the bottom, the top side, still not really holding it together. See, Kurt Bray leads that. Then it's Dan Barsak and Todd Lee Sr. Hightower jumps up to that. So does Lee Jr. Seems like a lot of chaos here. We're 3 wide further back. Oh. So now 3 wide once again. For a quick second there. Oh, big crash. That was the 13, I think.
Yellow flag is out.
Who was that? It was the 30.
Sorry.
It's the 30 and the 13.
It's all good.
Not what you like to see. And if I'm not mistaken, that is actually going to push our
We
stage
gotta check
back.
out for the pace car. Tell them about the pace car.
Caution is out, but not for the stage.
Hunter, pass. Hunter, pass.
We're trying to get a look at this tape virus once
Pace
again.
car, pace speed, middle backstretch.
Bringing this 5th caution.
Evans jumping the field right now.
See the 30. Looks to the high side. It seems like some miscommunication between him and the 29. Gonna send him on back. Nearly collects the 48, the 09, the 21. Oh, it'll make it back out. For him, everything seems all fine and dandy. Now, Spencer, I know you're in the chat here. How is this going to affect the stage? If at all.
Should I finish the lap for the stage, or let's say
Stage, we just completed the stage. Let's go down pit road and continue on.
Alright, stage is up. That's going to be, so I think it's going to be Clapper, Hightower, Lee, and Bray. Jameson Mullins electing to stay out. Well, everyone's on pit road. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to get the second half of the Vantage Auto Stock Tour here at Talladega.
Challenge for the win. Gonna get alongside him. Off of 4. They touch. They touch. Drag race to the line. Could it happen again? Photo finish. Yes. Daniel Michelle. What a finish. They're gonna go for it. For the lead. 3 wide. 3 wide in turn 3. Run to the line. They're wrecking. Side by side. Who got it? Side by side. Right to the line. Who's it gonna be? G for CP, and CP edges him out. Bell can make him go the long way, and he does it. They touch. Does he hold on to it? Yes. Close. But here comes Smitty. Smitty on the bottom. Here he comes to the line. Who is it gonna be? It is gonna be Mike Tyson. The fireworks are going off on and off the track. Cuts the corner, does RBN. They touch again. A drag race, side by side. And here we go. The photo finish. Let's go ahead and take a look at the power ranking.
Yes!
So,
Sup, fuckers. I use math to make shit go fast.
gonna be a sitting duck here. There goes VNV, around the outside, up the middle, trying to get 2 for the price of 1, trying to get 3 for the price of 1, and he does! VNV in the 4th!
Alrighty. We're back here from commercial break, and we are 1 to green. A couple cars in the pits. Tyler Smith, Jameson Mullins. Larry Miles seems to have unfortunately retired.
Hey, Brian.
Do you want
Cole
to die
Snyder.
for a 3rd time?
Cole Snyder is going to be leading
Third time's the
this
charm.
pack back to green. Curious to see, though, how long we'll be able to stay green. We haven't had really a long green flag run just yet. Not the chance for strategy to develop. Maybe that can change this second half of the race. Third place here coming back is going to be Todd Lee, then Hightower, Bray Morales, Hobart, Jason Fye, Harvey Lee Sr., Evan Clapper, Hunter Knight, Tyler Smith, Jameson Mullins, Jacob Hoskins, and Dan Rabarsek. Pace car has dropped down now. All eyes going to be on Cole Snyder, seeing when he heads back to green.
Green, green, green.
Not really jumping out early, but the second stage, he's able to actually jump up to the high side here, make that the middle as the 9 sort of drops down
I
nearly.
know I give you bad luck, Will, but come on.
Sends himself 3 wide. A lot of wiggling now going on. Further back, we got some 3 wide action.
Come on, Will. Come on.
Brian
Tell me
Newell
what speed you have.
trying to get Hightower to push him up to the lead. Hightower electing to instead abandon him as Todd Lee actually jumps out ahead. Further back, things seem to have slightly calmed down. Never mind, Jameson Mullins thought about sending it 3 wide. Sides against it. We got this own second pack here. Back up front, Cole Snyder up at top, being pushed by Lee Jr. Kurt Bray, though, able to capitalize along with William Hightower. And they're up front. Hightower, is he going to split the gap? Try and jump up high. No, he's not. He's instead going to be the bumper, the pusher. Cole Snyder being left out to dry. And notice, Hightower and Jr. are teammates. Let's see if the team game continues to play here. They're known to work together in these races. So let's see how well they can do that. .27, the first to go. That's David Morales. Now he's back on the lead lap. Seems he's instead just trying to fall to the back, get a run maybe. Not entirely sure what his game plan was there. But this is all single file up front, so let's take a look further back. You can see the 47, Jimmy Jason, getting passed up there by Jacob Hoskins. Now just ahead of his teammate, Calvin Harvey.
It's Spencer, but we have to do something about August 18th. No one, with too many.
There's in fact 2 of them.
I had first dibs. I was born first.
Very, very good point there from Kurt Bray. Back up front.
Realistically, I'll probably change after this week, though.
45 being pushed along. Or, sorry, pushing along. Hunter Knight leads the second pack. Jameson Mullins involved in it. Mullins second in the championship right now. He's currently behind Hightower, so he's not really picking up any points. No side-by-side action at all. It seems things have actually calmed down for once. Getting word now. We heard discussions of it earlier, but getting word now that the stage results are under review due to the timing
Hey,
of the
William,
caution
I
and how
still need
things
to
were.
beat you this season, so if you would kindly pull to the back after this 30-lap stint.
Good, a polite request there from Kurt Bray. His top 5 got 2/10 now to the second pack. And actually, even further, about a second now as Morales has caught back up.
We're getting hot.
Over a second and a half. Hightower overheating. He goes to the outside. Lee Jr. follows him. And Brian Newell and Cole Snyder fill that gap.
Hey Cole, let's go around this dude. Don't want to push him. When you
can
get
see-
up to me and ready, let's go.
45 to 76 pulling out. Ended up allowing the second back to get back in the draft. So now the third pack is the ones behind. You can see 2 seconds down now off the leaders. Being led by Jimmy Jason. See there, through all the campers. Jimmy Jason and Calvin Harvey. Tyler Smith and Jacob Hoskins is also involved in this one. An update on the front here. Brian Newell, off of sheer lack of fuel saving, is back up front. And you can see how long this pack is now. It's grown quite a
Hey
bit.
Tyler, we're just trying to save right now. If you want to battle, I'm not really up to it.
You're all good. I just called up to see if I thought.
18 giving the big push
Okay.
to the 24. Look at the gap here. Half a second. This is just, I think this is the fuel saving really starting to come into play now. Purge shows up, complains about how boring it is. Meanwhile, he missed the first 5 cautions of this
Quick
race.
PSA, there is no other second stage, so we shouldn't be saving. We should be going.
This is
Me
5
and
straight
Kyle, we're
cautions.
gone. Good night.
With the biggest gap of them 10 laps, and then calls this race boring.
We are gonna have to pay at least one more time, so saving is complete pointless.
Some sort of negotiations going on in the voice chat now.
Tank.
Austin Hobart shows up and is already trying to get people to attack each other. Very sounds nice. See any close action on track? Not really, besides maybe this bumping we got going on. No one wants to fight it yet. The 66. Oh! 66. Good save by him. Cole Snyder nearly turned him there. Bad bump. That's going to send the 45 alongside him. Going to lead to a checkup. 45 being left up to dry. Is the 76 going to join him? No, the 76 is just going to give 45 an avenue back into the pack. That could have been very, very costly. For the back, you can see some side-by-side action. Hoskins and Jason, the 47 the 48. Never mind, that is already back off. Because of course it is. It's a strategy game now. And it seems, though, that checkup allowed the whole pack to get back in line. Everyone is back up here in one single pack. Well, not really a pack, one single line.
I'm saving fuel right now in 47, so you can pass by if you want.
Let's try and get a look here into the corner. See this beautiful pack come through. They are the top two, Newell and Bray, and then 2.5 seconds before everyone else. Nearly got some 3-wide action going here somehow. Saving has kind of fallen apart, at least for this back here. Up front, though, they actually are closing in. Mullins and co. are closing in here on Brand Newell. Everyone realized, I think, fuel saving doesn't matter. Now speeding it back up. Further back, we do got a little bit of a gap. That's Hobart leading this second pack. I'm not really calling the front two a pack because it's just two cars tandeming. 40 and the 18 slowing each other up, falling to the back here. Don't seem too experienced them. They were the top three, the three on the top line right now. The 8, the 40, and the 18, all teammates, and they all have actually taken each other out already in this race. 8 nearly causes another caution. Now we're slotting back into single file. We got 2 seconds from 9th and 10th. Derek Fye now leads. Derek Fye being pushed down to the bottom by, I think, by his teammate Jacob Hoskins, able to save it. Amazing work from him, though that's going to slow the pack down big time. Calvin Harvey not liking what he's seeing. He's dropped to the back as well. Up front, though, they've caught back up. Jameson Mullins now leads. Cole Snyder joining him. Hunter Knight as well. The 9 and the 18. Oversaved, it seems. And now their 2.5 second lead is already gone. And we're back to some pack racing here in Talladega. '29 and the 27. Gonna have to work together here if they want to get back up front. The 66 just abandoned them, it seemed. Same thing with the 24.
This second pack needs to stay as possible.
Just off screen,
Hey, when are you guys at the
45.
sacrifice so we can all catch up?
45 and the 76. Also on the high side, we got 4 cars on the high side, 5 on the low side. See a bit of wiggling now. Bottom lane kind of checking up. That's going to bring the 17 back into the fold here. After that 17 of Evan Clapper, it's a 5-second gap to this second pack. That does have the opportunity to come down because they are not really saving anymore, and they're full on racing here. Seems now they've chilled out back to single file, except for Hightower. He is being left out. Actually, Jameson Mullins changes that. Jumps up top, trying to get this lead back from Hunter Knight. Not liking what he's seeing. I think he's going to try and slot into this gap. No, he's not, because it's closed now by Kurt Bray. Kurt Bray now up top. Seems people just are cycling back and forth, not able to make anything going yet. Oh, the 9 gave a little bit of a bad bump there to the 24, unfortunately, but didn't seem to hurt anything. 66 still stuck on the outside there. 13 now blocking their path. 9 trying to think about jumping up top, deciding against it as of right now. Further back, Jameson Mullins has now actually fallen back of the pack after he was formerly leading.
Oh, come on, Will.
Brian Newell being very vocal in this race here, not happy with what anyone's doing. Kurt Bray is behind him here. Though there's just not enough. They haven't formed up well enough to push their way up front. And that gap in that second pack is still growing, unfortunately. Jameson Mullins joining this outside pack now. This outside lane not really doing anything either. Starting to get some momentum as this bottom lane is starting to check up more accordion here and there. They're going to need one more though. One more person to jump up top and really push them back up into the lead, even out the numbers a little more. Not really getting that. It seems the 9's backing off because there was just a lot of big close there for Kurt Bray. Really held the bumper of the 9. Nine being pushed out, but got a little squirrely there. Further up, you can see this top 5 being pretty civil. Ooh, important to note there, you can see on your screen Calvin Harvey's in the pits.
That is going to do nothing but cost us fuel.
He's the first to pit with 20 to go. Doesn't have anyone helping them. None of his teammates went in, so he's going to be left out to dry. But seems everyone's starting to run out of fuel as the pack is fighting a bit closer now. Kurt Bray and Brian Newell get the momentum down. Newell able to drop down, abandoning Bray, but Mullins giving Bray the bump. Can Kurt Bray fight to the lead? No, it seems Mullins killed too much of his momentum there with that bump, and he's falling back big time now. Maybe he's overheating. Jimmy Jason and Austin Hobart also in the pits now, the teammates of Calvin Harvey. See here, getting in pit road rather nicely. Let's see if this main pack, if any one of these guys chooses to come down pit road here. Let's try and get this pit lane graphic up. See all the people who come down pit road as this race progresses, as this stop progresses. See no one currently on pit road. Seems Austin Hobart has fallen lap down, as well as for Barsick. Fortunately for him, for them. Calvin Harvey, he's about to fall a lap down himself. Jimmy Jason also there as well. Let's see though, on pit stops, anyone coming down this time? Once again, we got nothing. Dan Barsick now has the lucky dog if we get another caution. See this lead pack. Ooh, Brian Newell. Look at that top. Brian Newell blocks Hunter Knight, but oversteps a little bit. And now he's being left out to dry. Hunter Knight takes the lead.
Real bad in front of him.
Newell might have some solace here in the 48. Jimmy Jason, the back marker. No, doesn't seem to be the case.
For now.
He's actually down with the 3 wide with him for a second there. 48, I think, is going to be joining the 9. No, the 9 able to actually get back down to single file. 48 and the 18 actually teammates close things up. Let's take a look back up top here. the sharp end of the field. See if we can get anything here with pit stops.
There's no point of putting fuel up here.
Out of 3 and 4, are we going to
Why
get
don't you run
anything?
your own race?
No one coming up pit road once again.
Hey, William, what do you want to do for fuel?
We're now 15 to go.
I want the Magic Man to sprinkle a little bit of rocket fuel in here. That'd be nice.
Well, I don't think he's here today, so what do you want to do?
We'll just have to wait and see.
Now we're getting fabricated suspense here in the race. They're trying to build up anticipation, I guess, for their pit stops. They seem to know when, but we don't. Kurt Bray also doesn't know because he's a little lost. No one going down this time. We're running out of laps, running out of gas. 15 to go. Correction, 14 to go. Now, notably, Derek Fye, he's 33 seconds down. He is not actually pit yet. He's just there due to that big save when he got pushed down by his teammate Hoskins about 15 laps, 20 laps ago. Our Knight still leading things. David Morales still in second. Any pit stops this time? Nope, but the 45 and the 76. Hightower and Junior up to the top. We now have tandem drafting going, I guess. Welcome back, 2011. So I think this shows that the 45 and the 76 do have a little bit of fuel left. Because they're not ready to, they're not in a position to drop down this lap. Let's see though if anyone else is. Top 12 all in this pack. Are any of them gonna head down pit road this time? 24 looks like he was trying to fake it. Didn't end up doing so. .45 now takes the lead though. If I'm gonna take a guess here that he's gonna wait for his teammate to clear himself as well. Not able to do it this time because of the corner. But on the backstretch here, I think they're gonna get a bit of a run going. You can see that now. Wrong one. There we go. All eyes here on this pack. 76 looks like he's in a position to send it 3 wide, but he isn't. Pit stops and nothing. Things are still empty on the pit stop department. But we're nearing 10 to go now, so they have to pit at some point. But when that point is, still up to the imagination. Except for the teams here. This guy's now, the leader is now approaching Derek Fye, lapping him now. Making it through him relatively quickly. See anyone gonna follow him? Oh, 24 jumps up late. That could have been bad. Still no one in the pits. In this top 4, still side by side. Sorry, yeah, top 4. 13 also alongside, just off screen, alongside Kurt Bray. Could see some more cars be involved in this top line. There's 13, Dan Barsak in this top lane. 76 ends up dropping out, leaving his teammate. 13 is going to take his place. Actually, the 45 drops down. I think this is a sign where one to go for them for their fuel. They tried fighting for the lead, backed out of it. They're back in the single file here. So we're going to see some pit stops very soon. Less than 10 laps to go now. Now, because of this pack hitting, this is the first time we've had green flag pit stops.
This time, 45 in this time.
45 coming down pit road.
76 fitting this time. 76 fitting this time.
Same thing with the 76.
09 pitting.
Derek Fye also pitting.
66 pitting.
Mullins pitting. 109 I think is also pitting. Yes, he is. The whole front of the field is pitting here. Let's see. Cole Snyder seems to be speeding any. Oh, 76 nearly spun around there, right entering contact there. 17 in the 13. First time we've had green flag pit stops in a while. Any black flags. Hunter Knight sped in pit road. Too fast entering. Race off pit road. It's going to be William Hightower winning the race off pit road. Kurt Bray behind him. Morales, Snyder, Evan Clapper. Hopert already pit. Fi exiting now.
You know, there's a reason they say stick to the outside lane when you're on pit road. Just saying.
Fair.
Shove me, David.
Crazy statement there. See. 56 still on pit road. The 47 and the 21 actually stayed out an extra lap. 56 now exiting. 21, let's see where the pack is. Here they are, so 47 and 21 are going to fall back at the grid. So are they going to be with the draft at all? Trying to find Hunter Knight here. He's going to have to come down pit road, if I'm not mistaken, for his black flag. Actually, he served that in his pit stop, but he's right the way out of the draft. Now this top three, Kurt Bray, David Morales, and Cole Snyder. Hightower seemed to fall off a little bit, but he is being pushed by Evan Clapper. Trying to find the rest of the field here. Here it is. Todd Lee and Jameson Mullins. A lot of variation here. 7 to go. It seems it's a 3-car race for the win. Kurt Bray, David Morales, and Cole Snyder. Cole Snyder can go back-to-back here with wins. It'll be very interesting to see. Hightower seems he's falling back. They're losing time now. I think they might be trying to hook back up with that further pack, potentially. Not entirely sure. 6 to go now. If you're the 27 or the 24, you're going to be trying to figure out a way to get right around here, right around Kurt Bray. Moving further back off this top three, you can see the 45, 17. Just them two. The 8 now being lapped. If there was a caution, Derek Fye now in lucky dog position. See Lee Jr., Mullins, and Lee Sr. pushing Derek Fye. They are actually closing in on Evan Clapper there. But we're running out of race. Back up to the leaders here. You can see running full bore here. Second pack falling once again even further. See, this pack lost a lot of momentum here. Brian Newell seemed to lose a lot as well. Let's keep an eye though on this second pack. 2 seconds now. Sorry, 6 seconds off the Hightower group. Cole Snyder having some bad blinking. That can hurt.
24's blinking.
That can hurt this outside pack, this front pack, I mean.
24 has disappeared.
Thank you,
Cause
David
a wreck,
Morales.
cause a wreck, cause a wreck, cause a wreck.
Hunter Knight really wants to wreck after speeding on pit road. And hurt him.
Chill.
I think it's going to be up to the top 3, but if there is a caution, we do go into overtime. That all can change very, very quickly.
Hunter.
No!
Hunter Knight now falling a lap down.
Give it.
Everyone except the top 3 wanting a wreck.
BRB about to go drive my IRL car off a fucking cliff.
They want a caution. Keep him back in this race. Try and do whatever they can to catch back up here. They don't really have the time. We're 3 to go. Don't have that much race left. 2 to go now. There has to be a caution on this lap if we want an overtime finish. Otherwise, it's going to be up to this top 3 to duke it out for the win. Caution cutoff is the restart zone. So it's going to be up until we get to that restart zone for there to be a caution, which is only 2 corners away. Through 3 and 4. Nothing at all. Approaching restart zone now. And this race is now official. 1 lap to go here at Talladega in the Vantage Auto Stock Tour. It's all up to Kurt Bray, David Morales, or Cole Snyder to decide this win here. Snyder bumping the 27. 27, he's already going to look to the high side. Yes, he is. A little bit of contact there. That could have hurt his momentum. Snyder following him through. Kurt Bray being left out to dry.
I'm not going to pass you, Todd. Let's see if we can do something here.
Snyder. It's Snyder and Bray. Bray to the bottom. I think Morales is going to take it.
Appreciate you. I didn't want to pass Derek there with my oil temperature.
Through the tri-oval now. Kurt Bray. It's gonna be David Morales, but Kurt Bray and Cole Snyder side by side. It's gonna be Cole Snyder further back. We have Hightower and Hunter Knight getting things done here. Lee Jr. takes it over Mullins. Fye as well. Hobart kind of on his own. Same thing with Hoskins. Newell. Oh, here we got a little bit of a battle going. Calvin Harvey
Jameson, by the way.
and Jimmy Jason. Hunter Knight also technically has a chance in this. Teammates, are they just going to stay?
We got side by side there, so
they are going to stay how they were.
I'm
Calvin
about to get a heart
Harvey.
attack, bro. What the? Oh.
And there's the field. David
Good
Morales
race, everybody. Good job.
is your winner.
Why'd you have to finish 4th, Will?
Cole
I
Snyder
need points.
in second.
I
And
want I want to know what the hell happened on Green Flag pit
Kurt
stop.
Bray in third.
Everybody got screwed.
Well, there you go. See, David Morales burning down big time. It's his first win in Vantage here. Getting things
I
done.
got screwed in a weird way. I was telling the teammate I think I was a little too good on that pit stop because I came out a second, 2 seconds ahead.
My dude took as long as he wanted to go fueling. In fact, he took fucking 20 seconds just for fueling.
Don't know what Jacob Hoskins is doing there.
And I got screwed because guys ran up the inside and I couldn't get to my pit box without slamming into somebody's car. So I just kind of had to check myself up to 40 miles an hour on pit road.
David Morales burning down like big time here. Well, it is time for interviews. Waiting on Kurt Bray and David Morales. Then we can get things started here. Waiting now on Kurt Bray. Here he is. Kurt, sallied up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
All right. So you ended up finishing third after good side-by-side battle with Cole Snyder. Talk us through what was going on there in that last little bit of the race from your perspective.
Just leading is never where you want to be when you're going into the last lap. I threw a block there going up high and got in behind both of them after they both drove by me, and I was hoping Cole would kind of make a move so I could capitalize, but it ended up just everyone's position stuck out of 4 there. Tried to hopefully maximize points out of it, finally got a good finish, which I'm really happy, but it sucks. I wish I had a better shot at winning it.
Yeah, always does. Looking into, we only have a couple of races left. Round 8, 9, and 10. 3 rounds left. How are you feeling about the next race in Bristol, short track style?
I'm a big fan of Bristol. I think the tire wear is going to be pretty mean. I don't know how the track state's going to be, so I don't know. Every time I come race on these Thursdays and I drive these ARCA cars, it's a learning experience. I haven't drove these on any of these tracks before. It's just pretty fun. I was slipping and sliding everywhere today. The track was hot, so hopefully next week will be more or less the same.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone you'd like to thank here today for walking away in third?
Thank you for everyone who didn't wreck me today and letting me walk out with one piece. It was nice being able to finish the race pretty decently for once. I appreciate you all. That was really fun.
Fair enough. Well, thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, Elliot.
That was Kurt Bray, your third place finisher. Let's next talk to Cole Snyder. Where is he? There. There's Cole. Cole, it's Elliot up in the booth. You got me?
Hey, I'm here.
There you are. Alrighty, well, after a last lap pass, you ended up in second place. Talk us through what was going on there from your perspective.
Yeah, you can see it came down to fuel, and everyone pit when they could, and people took enough fuel, not enough fuel, and I was just lucky enough to be out with the leaders and just not having teammates is what it comes down to. I had no one to work with tonight. Everyone just would leave me out to dry, but it's all good. Still had fun. P2, I'll take it.
Absolutely. Yeah, you kept things out pretty clean, not involved in a lot of incidents. Talk us through, since you weren't involved in anything, what was that first half of the race like when everyone was kind of doing everything?
Oh, it's fun. These ARCA cars they're so fun to drive. Even in a play track, the runs you get, having to lift, overheating. These things overheat really quick. Throws a lot at you for these type of races, and it's fun to manage it all. And yeah, like I said, just a lone wolf out there, just doing what I can, just trying to have fun, and I did. And it was a good night. I stayed out of wrecks, like you said, and we finished.
Absolutely. And it's going to be a bit of a different story next week at Bristol. We're doing some short track racing. What's your mentality going into that race? You're on a pretty good hot streak, 2 podiums back to back now.
Yeah, I ran great in Bristol here in the Cup League last season. I think I almost lapped the field until the end, and then Daniel got me, of course. But it's good. I like the Arctic car there. It's fun. It's tight, so you got to manage your tires, and it'll be fun for sure, and it'll be fun to broadcast.
Absolutely. And anyone you'd like to thank out here today for walking away in second place?
Yeah, everyone involved, running the league, broadcasting, Spencer, you, Elliot, all you guys do, and just thanks for having me. Fun to be here.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, and let's hopefully see some more of you up front next week.
Yes, sir. That's the plan.
Alrighty, that was second place Cole Snyder. Now we need to talk to our race winner, David Morales. Speed things up here a little bit. Should be good. Just going a bit further. Alrighty. David, it's Elliot up in the booth. You got me?
Elliot, we just won Talladega, bro.
That we did after a long time trying. You walk away with a win here in Vantage iRacing in the Vantage Auto Stock Tour. Talk us through your emotions right now.
After trying so hard, coming from the truck series, now here at ARCA, finally getting my first win at Vantage. Oh, it finally feels like I did it, it was just a up and down race, my iRacing, closed itself, and, I was hanging around, the back of the field most of the race. But, right there, the pit strategy fell in my hands, and we were able to make a move on Kurt on the last lap. And, they got side by side, and I just had to control the lanes. I kept my composure, and here we are, bro, at Victory Lane at Talladega. Anywhere else but Talladega. I love it. I love it. I am so excited. I'm so happy.
Absolutely. And yeah, you had a good chunk of racing there. Talk us through the first half of that race. I know it was a lot of chaos from everyone's perspective. What were your thoughts on the racing going on?
Yeah, no, the racing was definitely crazy. It was whether you wanted to save fuel or you wanted to go. A lot of people chose to go at the wrong time, and that's where we saw a lot of the wrecks in the beginning of the race. But other than that, I mean, the racing was super clean. Props to everybody today. I feel like out of all the super speedway races we've done today, it was one of the, you can say one of the most calm, best. It still had its chaos, but yeah, no, it was clean, fun, hard racing at the end with the pit strategy, and yeah, these cars are really fun at the super speedway.
That says a lot when 5 cautions is considered calm at a super speedway.
I mean, yeah, with Vantage, 5 cautions is like,
calm, yeah. Yeah, looking on to next week. It's Bristol, baby. You think you can go back to back with wins here?
Bristol, I love Bristol. Bristol has been kind to me. Hopefully we can carry this momentum to next week. And yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to next week. Gotta soak the win in first, but gotta put my eyes on next week as well.
Absolutely. And yeah, well, anyone you'd like to thank here for finally getting a win on the board?
I would like to thank God. I would like to thank my girlfriend that's watching. And a little teaser that I'm dropping here. I will be joining a new team coming soon. So I would like to, thank that, the boss of that team for giving me the opportunity to join him. And yeah, announcement is coming soon.
Can I take a guess on that team?
Sure, go ahead.
Is it Aftershock?
Well, wait. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, very interesting there. All right, well, congratulations, David, and we'll hopefully see you back in Victory Lane very soon here in Vantage.
Thank you, Elliot. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next week.
Absolutely. That was your race winner, David Morales. Well, things are pretty good here today. race is going to be coming to a close now, as well as this broadcast. David Morales getting his first win here on Vantage, and that's going to affect the points big time. William Heiser, your points leader, finished 4th, so he's going to lose a bit of ground. But I have been your host, Elliot Lang. Spencer Blackmore was your lead admin for this race. David Morales was your winner here in Talladega. Next week, we have Bristol here in the Vantage Auto Stock Tour. But this weekend, we got some more racing. Tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Freedom 250 and Michigan on Forza Motorsport. Always fun to see. First time that's happening. July 18th, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. On Saturday, we got Vantage Indy Special League back on iRacing, this time on Road America, 5 p.m. Eastern, July 19th. Also on Saturday, the Vantage Racing League is at Eagle Rock for their first oval. That's on Forza Motorsport at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then Sunday, V1 Europe at Imola on F125, and that's going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern. But we've finally gone through all the racing we have for today. Hopefully we see you out here tomorrow. The points are not going to be updated yet for multiple days. We'll see the points next time. But we don't have the points. My outro is being hindered right now by begs for the points from people who don't know how the points work. I'm going to pull up the points, do some wizardry. This is the best I can do. They're going to be pretty ugly. Here you go. Let's see if I can set up a new thing right here. Source, trying to find it here. Get you some points desperately. See, it's very, very hard to find this. I don't want that. I'm not gonna give it too much more effort. Let's see here if I can find it. Here, this is the best I can do here. You got I'm gonna take a screenshot. That's gonna be what we get here for points. Here you go. You want points, you get points. There is your points. Hightower now leads. Okay, I wish I really didn't give you the points there, because that is terrible. But there are your points after Talladega. Hightower still leads. Mullins, though, closed it in. He's actually lost some points, but he's on exactly 1,000. Morales now into the top 4. Kurt Bray into the top 5. So we have 3 rounds left. We have Bristol up next. I've been Elliot Lang, and we will see you next week.